Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Strats. Welcome back to the channel. I know it's a new video, it's a new game. I'm playing Call of Duty Black Ops 7 today with a message. So I just want to completely admit that I was wrong about Black Ops 7. Now, just the multiplayer aspect. Nothing about this goofy ass campaign where you fight this giant red-eyed boss, or even zombies for that matter. But I'm strictly talking about the multiplayer experience. Now, it got to a point where Battlefield was getting a bit stale for me. I've made 35 videos on Battlefield so far, and I saw that Black Ops 7 was downloadable on Game Pass since I have it on my Xbox, and I decided to give it a shot. Now, if you know me, you know that I have a background in playing collegiate Call of Duty esports. I've also played Warzone competitively, and then I've also played Call of Duty ever since I was a kid, starting off on Call of Duty 2 Big Red 1, I think back on the PlayStation 2. I even played Black Ops 6 last year, and I just have to admit, I've been playing this multiplayer for about 4 days now, collecting some gameplay, just running some games, getting used to it, and I was completely wrong. This game is absolutely fun as hell to play. The movement is so fluid. It's actually one of the better Call of Duty multiplayer experiences I've actually had my hands on in probably the past 5 years. Now, with that being said, there are some things that I don't like about Black Ops 7, and of course with any Call of Duty game, there are always going to be things that you don't like. But I genuinely think that the game is actually very solid and that the guns are pretty balanced, the gameplay is smooth, it's fluid, it runs perfect on an Xbox, it runs perfect on a PS5, you know, whatever console you're playing. I haven't really checked it out on PC because I've been playing console-only lobbies to try to avoid the cheaters. And I have to admit, in the past, I've gotten shadow banned before because people just spam report me on Warzone thinking I'm cheating and all this kind of shit. But for the normal, just public multiplayer lobbies, I've been having a ton of fun. I think also with the reduction in SBMM, it's made the whole multiplayer experience a whole lot better and a whole lot more enjoyable. Now, I know what you're thinking. Strats, are you going to be back on Battlefield 6? Are you still going to make Battlefield 6 videos? Yes, of course. I'm still going to be making Battlefield 6 content. I'm still going to be making Battlefield Red Set content. I'm also going to be covering War Thunder Infantry and Hell Let Loose Vietnam whenever it drops as well. But for the meantime, I may drop a few Call of Duty videos here and there because, honestly, this is what I've been playing for the past 4 days. And it's been a pretty fun experience. That being said, I've been solo queuing, so I really haven't been playing with any of my friends. Just the solo queue experience is pretty good in itself. I feel like the weapons are decently balanced, the score streaks are actually pretty nice, not too many of them are overpowered, and I feel like it's a very obtainable goal with damage to overpoweredness on your kill streaks per se. And the maps are actually pretty good. I've played a couple of the Black Ops 2, you know, throwback maps like Hijacked and Standoff. They're good maps. I like playing Standoff a lot, but when you go back to these older Call of Duty maps, you kind of realize about how slow that gameplay was meant to be played on those maps. Now with these new Black Ops 7 maps, like Utopia that I'm playing on right now, it actually plays really solid, and I like the layout of the map. I think Black Ops is also doing a free-to-play weekend here soon, so if you guys actually haven't put your hands on Black Ops yet, I would really recommend downloading it and at least giving it a shot. I was very skeptical the first couple days whenever I got it. I think I got it the first day and I played like 3 or 4 hours and I was instantly kind of turned off. I was like, yeah, this game's a load of crap. It's just like every other Call of Duty. Well, don't get me wrong. It is like every other Call of Duty because Call of Duty in itself is just an arcade FPS shooter, right? You can only do so much with Call of Duty. And as far as I've been concerned, and actually during my playing experience, the game hasn't crashed at all. The game runs super smooth. It gets a bit choppy sometimes, but all I really have to do is reset my game and it fixes it instantly. I've maybe had to reset my game twice within the past 4 or 5 days I've been playing. And yeah, it's just a really solid, smooth game. Now, am I tired of the Black Ops franchise? Yes. Am I tired of the Modern Warfare franchise? Yes. I do tend to lean more towards the Infinity Ward games, like Modern Warfare and those types of games, but for a Black Ops experience, it's been very, very pleasing for me. Now, with that being said, the game has only been out for a month, and I'm not 100% sure about the future of Call of Duty. I know Activision is in talks about combining some studios and also not coming out with Call of Duty, you know, on a yearly basis, which honestly I think is a good choice for them. I think, you know, that they need to come out with a new franchise, a new series instead of Black Ops or Modern Warfare. It would really refresh the scene, and I think it would make players happy. Now, as far as Warzone goes, I haven't really touched Warzone. I think I've played one match of the new Resurgence game mode on New Haven, or whatever the new map is. Pretty solid. The movement is different than the regular multiplayer Black Ops 7. You can't do the little sidewall jumps and things like that. But yeah, moving into like the sidewall jumps, and like I said, I've covered, I said good things about the movement, you know, previously during this video. Pretty solid. It's not too crazy. It's not like Advanced Warfare double jumps or even Black Ops 3 for that matter. I think it's a really good, solid mix of movement and being able to add in that quote-unquote futuristic aspect of doing the little wall jumps here and there, and also the Omni movement, or the new updated Omni movement that they have within the game. Feels super nice. Also, with the addition of them kind of nerfing the aim assist on controller, I feel like it's been a more enjoyable experience, so you're not getting beamed by level 2s across the map. Pair that with a new movement, and then you have a good skill gap separation. Now, as far as keyboard and mouse goes, I haven't touched keyboard and mouse. Again, I'm playing on an Xbox, so I don't really use that or plug mine in. But if you do hop on the game with a controller, be aware that the aim assist is nerfed, so you're actually going to have to use a bit of your aim more than you would in previous Call of Duty titles. Now, with that being said, Black Ops 7 has actually surpassed my expectations. I talked a lot of shit on the game before I even ever touched it when I was busy with Battlefield 6 and all the other more, I guess you could say, realistic military shooters. But going back to Call of Duty has actually been a really enjoyable experience for me, and I believe that anyone that plays Black Ops 7 or even gives it a shot on this free weekend will actually be surprised at how fluid it is and actually how fun the multiplayer is. Now, I don't think I'll be getting into the campaign or really touching zombies at all, but if I ever want to hop on for some, you know, some fast-paced FPS, the classic Call of Duty FPS fast-paced experience, I'll definitely be enjoying some more games of Black Ops 7. Now, with that being said, if you guys would like to see actual Call of Duty content, maybe loadout classes or gameplay, I plan to have a lot of this content uploaded in the future. I'm going to definitely be making some Call of Duty videos because I've been having some great gameplays and I love the guns that I'm running right now. I think you guys would really enjoy them too. If you do hop on, I got some loadouts for you to try. Now, with that being said, Battlefield 6 and all the other quote-unquote realistic military shooters are not going to go away. I'm still going to be making videos on those, possibly making videos on Warzone, but Battlefield 6, Battlefield Red Sec, War Thunder Infantry, Arma, and then Hell Let Loose Vietnam, I'm still going to make videos on that and give you guys plenty of updates, guides, and all that other good stuff. But I just wanted to hop on here and say that I'm sorry for judging Call of Duty too hard. It's a super solid game. You guys should try it. And I hope you're excited for the content in the upcoming future. That's all I have for you guys today. If you did enjoy the video, go ahead and drop a like and a comment. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And as always, I'll see you in the next video. Peace.